the world number one, Mr. Luke Humphries. How's it going, sir?
It's going really well. You know, the last year has been fantastic for myself. It's been a huge rise to the top, and obviously being world number one now is a great feeling. Every time someone says it, it means the most to me. So yeah, it's really good.
Last time we saw you was the match play. Yeah, since then it's just been what a ride. What a ride. And then last week you finished second in the Premier League. Pretty good paycheck behind that one. Although you didn't win the title, it still feels good to be in the second place position and taking home a good chunk of money.
Yeah, the goal for me was to make the top four in the Premier League, and then obviously when I made the top four, I'm thinking minimum final now. I did that. Look, I'd have loved to have won the Premier League, but I ran into a very good Luke Littler performance. He played fantastic. I walked away from the tournament proud and happy because I thought I played well, consistent, averaged over 100 for the whole of the tournament, I think 40 odd games nearly. So yeah, I was proud of the way I played, to be honest, and I didn't think of that as a negative. Obviously made the UK Open final as well. Probably would have liked one of them, to have lost both. It's it would have been nice to put a tick next to one of them, but I got asked that earlier today. Do you think that this year's been a successful season? I don't think it's been unsuccessful, but I wish I would have won a little bit more. But of course, there's still so much to play for that I'm still kind of happy with the season, how the season's gone this year so far.
A couple legs that could have went your way, and then all of a sudden you're lifting some more titles is what really could happen there, right?
But that's what happened to me last year. A couple of legs went my way and I was lifting, big massive titles. This year, a couple of legs might have not gone my way and I wasn't. And that is what this sport's all about. It's little miniature moments, maybe a leg here or a score here that can change things. So, all I can look at is 6 out of the last 7 major finals I've made the final of, and if I keep doing that, I'll be well on my way to putting my name on more silverware.
I want to kind of talk about your attitude, and I can't say really attitude, just how you are in spirit right now. Just seeing some walk-ons, seeing your personality, how it's been. You're kind of in a good mindset right now. You seem very happy. You seem very content. And of course, being world number one, that's gonna do that. But what do you think right now? Are you feeling good?
I'm feeling really good, and obviously being world number one, sometimes that can play a hindrance on the way you feel. It can put pressure on you. But for me, I feel like I achieved everything I always dreamed of doing. Being world number one, being world champion. It was them two things were the things that you can only do once. If you do it a second time, it's never as good as the first. So I've done it already, and I feel like if I'm just going to go on and win more, I might as well enjoy my experience now. Sometimes if you're not world champion, you're always striving to be it. You're always striving to be world number one. Now I've done that, so you can have a different perspective. Some people think I'm world number one, world champion. Right, that means I've got to try hard, I've got to win every game. For me, I look at it as I achieved what I've always dreamed of doing. Now go on and enjoy the game, and maybe you can win a lot more if you're relaxed, which is when I play my best.
And there's a few people I've heard that really look to you as an influence. You had a battle with anxiety, and that's always going to kind of creep in every once in a while. But you're in a great point right now, kind of overcoming and doing so. I mean, world number one. Gosh, it just doesn't get much better than that.
That's the whole point. It doesn't get much better than this. So there's no point me sort of letting that anxiety creep in again and being anxious every time I walk to the stage. Of course, I do get them moments every now and then. I'm human, but like you say, life's in a good position for me right now. I'm world number one, world champion. I might not be world number one forever. There's so many good players. It can fluctuate where one minute I won't be, then I will be possibly. But there's one thing that will always stay with me, and that's being world champion. And that was the main goal. That was the thing for me that I always wanted to be more than world number one, because like I said, world number one can be with you for a week and you can lose it. Being world champion, it stays with you forever. To do the both in the space of 24 hours, which I did at the start of January, I couldn't have asked for a sweeter feeling, to be honest.
And now, moving into life in general, congratulations, because we just found out you got engaged while here, huh?
Yeah, I just got engaged actually today, so it was an amazing moment for me. It's something that I really wanted to do for many, many, many months, to be honest, maybe over a year. But it's about finding the right time, a special moment, which I wanted to do for my girlfriend Katie, because she's a massive reason as to why I am where I am. She really is. She's helped me to be the player I am today, and New York City is her favourite city. She's never been before. She's always dreamed of being here. I brought her out, and I thought there's just no other special moment than to do it in this city. So she was over the moon, and I couldn't have picked a better place to do it. She was really happy, and I'm really happy as well.
Beautiful setting for sure. Congrats to you, sir, on being world number one. I hope you. Let's go ahead and mention it too. You got I believe David Cameron in the first round. Let's go ahead and get into that. What are you looking forward to that matchup? And Dave's a tough competitor.
I said it in a previous interview actually that I believe that this is probably the strongest American-Canadian field that we've had in the US Darts Masters, including when there was in Vegas, all this. I think this is the strongest World Series event we've had over here for a long time. I knew there was no easy draw, but I know that David Cameron, I know David, I don't think I've ever played him before, but I know he's a very experienced player. I don't think the occasion of playing me will get the best of him or anything like that. I think, I'm going to have to play my best to win. So, it's a game I'm really looking forward to be honest. If I play my best, it's going to be very tough for him to win. But, you don't always play your best, so I've got to allow myself to, to kill them crucial moments and not allow him into the game. But I know that I've got a really tough game against a very good, experienced player.
Well, we'll see if you can lift the title at the end of the day. What would it mean to you to lift one in the Big Apple?
You know what? I really would have. If I had it on the calendar, I'd probably pick this one as the most I've wanted to win in the World Series calendar. But now that obviously proposing, it really would add that extra, carrot on. What does it say? Cherry on the cake, I think it is. So carrot on the cake, cherry on the cake. It really would. But if I don't, I still get to go home with my fiance as well. So it's a win-win for me, really, isn't it?
It's a new word for you, fiance.
It is the first time I've said it, but it is. It's a win-win. So, but yeah, I would really love to win this one. It would mean the world to me.
Luke, appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Good luck to you this weekend.
Thank you very much. Cheers.